This is such good shit, and we're just talking about it, not on the actual episode. I'm
well,
in
I can
my
read. Alright, we have iced lattes.
Yeah.
While we are coming to you live from Antarctica.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not too cold right now.
We're getting a couple weeks in the year where it's
cold.
I
go to sleep with tracksuit pants on and a jumper, and I fall asleep under my doona.
I'm still going to sleep in jocks.
It was too cold for me last night, man. I'm just shaking that right next to the mic. My bad.
Yeah, I know some people have that autism that sounds can kill them based on...
Yeah.
Like I know Corey has it and he really doesn't. So early in this podcast's life, I was so bad at editing, I would just have pops appear. I think you know what I mean? And I don't think it's a thing recently because I've learned how to actually edit, I think.
Yeah.
But he would just be like, yeah, it'll come on and I'll just press the skip button. And I was like, sorry, Corey. Because plosives really fuck him up. Because there's like when you say like the P sounds or the burst sounds, there's just a pop.
Yeah.
But then I was editing it so those would just become really loud, I think. Or they were mic thing. I don't know what it was. Ryan was just saying we are talking some heat and we
yeah. Yeah, we were talking some good heat.
Because Ryan has lent me a book to read, and I've told him I cannot take it with me to work on my bike because I'll fuck it up in my bag.
And I said it's a paperback. I don't really care too much. Like you can take it with you.
And then because books go in my bag and they come out all fucked up.
What do you do to your bag?
I'm a boy. So like there's a lot of shit in there, so it doesn't. All the things in my bag are like a bad Tetris puzzle. Like they don't fit in there properly. There's not enough space.
So you got your laptop, your water bottle,
my laptop,
your
my
pipe
water
bomb.
bottle, my pipe bomb, my change of clothes. My book is somehow going to fit in there.
The book.
And then sometimes there's a basketball in that bag, and then it's all fucked up. Or a speaker. It's fucked. Anyway. I then went on to tell him the story of the only time I had ever purposely vandalized a book. And it's my favorite book of all time. And I think they gave it to me after I fucked it because the library didn't want it.
Yeah.
And it's Fahrenheit 451. Ray Bradbury. The book about burning books, but has nothing to do with Hitler.
Nah, it's just a different.
It's a different book, and it's a really good book. You should read it if you haven't. Because it makes you really sad about society. It's a dystopia novel. From like the 80s.
Yeah.
And it's predicted the future like perfectly to a T. In terms of technology fucking everyone up.
Yeah.
And this book had been ran through like a street lady.
Oh, 1953.
1953. Even scarier.
Yeah.
And all of the like doggy ears people had been doing. I was reading it one day, and one of those corners kind of just fell off without me doing anything.
Just came off.
So I had both a fit of rage and a spark of inspiration, and I sawed all the corners off with like some really really shitty scissors. So it was jagged.
It's jagged as fuck.
And my friends thought it was stupid and had a bit of a laugh about it, and the librarians really hated that I had done that.
Which I can, yeah, that's fair enough.
And even with my explanations, it didn't make any sense to them at all.
No, it. I can see why he did it, but it doesn't make sense why.
I was in grade 11. I get a pass. No?
In year 11?
Anyway, next story. I played 5-on-5 pickup ball yesterday.
Yeah? Oh, was it? Yeah.
And it was fun. I didn't really do much. Because of the circumstances, alright? So, I was there with the church boys and, like, some random Chinese people. Those Chinese... They were like Yao Ming, bro. They were insane.
They were going
like,
crazy.
one of them was left-handed, so it just looked weird every time he went to shoot.
Yeah.
One of them would just run through 5 people on the other team and just lay up every time. But, like, it would look good. Huh?
Oh, fuck, what's the name? The Kuroko no basketball?
What?
Oh, don't worry.
You're gonna have to Google that.
It's
and then one of them, the only one that we exchanged names, is a guy named Bei Yang.
Damn.
And and he was cool. He was like the least experienced one, so he was kind of like me. He had a nice form. He had a nice shot. And we were versing like these guys from the college. one of the colleges near the uni,
Yeah.
and they were all like, they were cool. And they were like playing like as they were passing to each other on a fence in the D. They were at us. We were no passing. Just get the ball, run it all the way up the court, go for a layup or a shot. And I was just like, bro, I want to fucking do something. This sucks.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know. I play sport. I pass. I feel and it's good.
Well, I feel like
instead of taking shots, you can't get in.
the college boys at university have probably played together before.
No, they look like rugby boys.
Well, they've probably all.
Oh yeah, no,
together.
they're all good friends. Yeah, I'm like, I've never met these Chinese boys before.
Yeah.
The church boys are kind of like, it's kind of weird because like I'm friends with one of them from work, and the rest of them are just kind of being nice to me because they are being nice to me. But I can tell they don't want to they don't fuck with me.
They don't fuck with you.
But they're nice and they remember my name, so at least they're putting on a good facade about it all.
Yeah.
One of them, who I was just there first and I had music on, and he pulls up to me and EXO Tour Life is playing.
Yeah.
By Uzi Vert. He's like, yeah, some Juice WRLD. I'm like, oh. Like, I'm not going to be mad at him. I'm just going to be like, this is what we're starting with.
Well, you did send us a message. What did
I
you
send you a message?
You
Yeah,
sent
so
us-
I sent a message to you and Riley in our group chat, and I was like, I made a ball playlist to break this Christian boy in half.
Yeah, I made a ball playlist to break him in half because he normally balls the Christian ass pop music.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, we listen to music at the basketball court near the church, and we put on Planet Boom, and
I don't even know what Planet Boom is.
I'm like, bro, what's Planet Boom? And Planet Boom is like, it isn't one group, it's like a worldwide collaboration of groups everywhere, and they all come together to make this. It's like Grown Up Kids Bop. But they write their own shit, and like he's like, that's a good one. It's called I Believe, and I was putting it on. I was like, this is just like the least offensive radio music you could that could exist. It is just pop music, and I was like, oh, bro, if this is fine, but if I had to listen to this for 2 hours, I might just never come back again. And he's like, no, it'll be fine. I'm like, you don't get it, bro. So yeah, and some of the college boys, I think like Thiago Silva was playing, or pick up the phone, and they were like kind of bopping along, and they saw me look at them doing this, and they're like, yeah. And I was like, let's go. That's that hood love, and that.
That just felt wrong.
Can I not say that? Is that like when someone says "jit"? It just sounds wrong.
No, it's just weird to see you do it. Just
Oh, and I bumped my.
yeah, you did that.
No,
And
that's
you did a
that.
peace sign.
That's that like acceptance that the orcs is good. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
I don't know why I
And
said
that
hood
is
love.
I don't think there is as good as a feeling as that.
Yeah.
When people
it's
are
a
like,
good feeling.
yo, you put on some good shit, you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Mitchell never gets that feeling.
It happened once. It happened once at work. I was playing this like. Have Riley and I showed you clipping?
No.
It's like this. It's like horrorcore, but it's like actual horrorcore. But it's like rap as well.
I don't want to listen to horrorcore, man.
No, but it's not. Okay, anyway.
I'm still scarred by
Someone from work who like never talks about the music. They like metal, because when they can't connect to my speaker. So
Yeah.
if they're on before me and no one else wants to connect to my speaker at work, they just put on like who's Dave Grohl band? Foo Fighters.
Oh, yeah.
A full blast on their old Samsung, so it's not that loud, and it'll just be there, and I'll hear like I'm like, ah,
I got another confession to make.
Stacy's on the
'Cause I'm your
aux.
fool.
And it's just on. And yeah, I had
that
this
even Foo
horrorcore. I don't know what that was. Was it Evermore?
Okay.
That's the only song of theirs I know the name of because of this girl. But yeah. Where was I going with this? Yeah, this horrorcore shit. It was called Say the Name. It was like
Best of you.
about people getting murdered and shit, but like scarily. And the music, ooh, it's scary.
Is this not the one you played for me? That you had me listen to?
Oh, it is. Yeah, it
Oh,
is. Yeah,
fuck, I
it's
hated
those
that.
people. No, but the first song in that album is like a lot more digestible than the rest. If you can remember.
One song of the album's good. The rest.
Yeah, it's the first
shit.
one. No. There's like 3 on there that you can put on, and then the rest of them you need to be in the mood for, as in like listening to the album.
What kind of mood do you need to be in to listen to it though?
Edgy. I don't fucking know.
It's the edgy. You listen to Juice WRLD. Or
I mean,
X.
edgy comes
Nah.
in different sub variants.
I think you can listen to Juice WRLD X at any point.
Yeah, okay.
What's
Or ski.
Or ski, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, she's like, this is good, and I was like, that was crazy. Like for that connection to be made.
Yeah, that is.
I don't know. It's weird because people at work will be like kind of bopping and dancing to the music, and I'll come around the corner and they'll stop, as if they don't want me to know that they fuck with what I've got on. And I'm like, fucking whatever, I don't care.
They just don't fuck with you.
No, shut up. So yeah, ball was just like me watching people just run it out the fucking net.
And then people pass around you and you're like, oh, we're getting whooped.
Yeah, like on the other team, I made a couple intercepts because I realized they would pass, but they were smart too, so they were trying not to get intercepted. New music came out. A lot of shit's been going on. Ski Mask, the Slump God, has come back with 11th Dimension. I think I've played it like 5 times in the last like 2 or 3 days. I really like it.
It's good.
It's really good. Some heaters on Tuk Tuk.
A tuk tuk.
Yeah, Tuk Tuk. Let me open this shit up.
Tuk
Tuk Tuk, Earwax. The future features on it's okay. He was besties. Okay, so X is featured in this, but it's just like
another post-mortem X feature.
Yeah, but it's literally like a demo recording. He's like no, and like no. He's not like actually rapping. He's like rapping little parts with lots of space in between.
Yeah.
And like some of the words are missing. And it's just like, oh, they didn't take this and try to turn it into a song. It is just a raw recording of an old demo.
I guess, yeah, that's better.
And I'm like, that's nice. It comes in just before this really nice track. Some of like, my old favorite ski album was Stokely.
Yeah.
Some of the slow ones on there were misses. There were some misses on there. The slow songs on this are really good. What do you mean? Go. Jump. I think those are all the slow ones I can remember. The Juice WRLD features on this really good too.
Yeah.
It's called Wake Up, and it just sounds like he's resurrecting Juice from the grave to make this fucking song. In the nicest, in a not a distasteful way. Like it's just a good song.
Ski Mask really just lost everyone. He just lost his boys.
He fucking did.
It was rough.
They would, and if they were both there, they would be running the rap. Like they would.
Yeah, it would be.
Because Juice and X were doing such crazy fucking numbers, and they still do.
They still do now.
On their old stuff, I mean. Like, not on any of this new shit that I don't fuck with.
The post-mortem, hey, let's make them again.
Yeah.
So, this is great.
Did...
Oh, well, they've also done with Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
Because there's a Pop Smoke album that came out a year or 2 ago.
I just can't...
Which did not sit well with it. It felt weird to listen to.
Postmortem albums are weird. I know Tupac was planning to drop one postmortem album under the name Machiavelli.
Mm.
I don't know if that ever came out or not. I need to go back and listen to just like the Tupacs and the
Faith.
and
3 years
and
ago.
Biggie.
Whoa.
Is that the postmortem one?
Yeah.
That has a lot of features on it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Kate Renata also dropped an album on the same day. Very foolish of you to do that.
It's funny. The only song I remember on this album is the Dua Lipa feature one, Demeanor.
Was it gas?
It's a Dua Lipa song. It's catchy. It's
Yeah.
and
She has a commanding voice when she sings.
Yeah. I like that she just makes catchy stuff. I like it. And then I get to listen to it with Shui, and Shui starts losing his
Shui's
little head.
range is crazy to me. I love it so much.
He starts losing his little head.
He loves white girl music and he loves rap.
Yeah.
And he knows all the words to all of it.
Oh.
It's crazy.
I'll never forget that when he started singing all of it.
All of Me
All of Me, that's it.
by 21.
I just sat there and I'm like, what am I like? I thought I was having a fever dream.
Yeah, because up until that point, we'd only known him to like Olivia Rodrigo and like
Yeah.
Dua Lipa and Taylor. But yeah, Kate Renata dropped an album. He's the producer guy. He had an album with Amine a while ago.
That's it, yeah.
He has work with people. I think we talked about him before. And you were like, who the fuck's that? And I was like, he has heaps of shit. And he's like one Kendrick feature that I could find. But I don't really know how I feel about that album. It just was kind of bland and I couldn't finish it. Which is on me for not finishing it, but I do not feel any want to go back to it. Which is a shame because I was looking forward to it.
No, fair enough. I felt like I just ripped out a chunk of my hair.
Yeah.
It was like knotted at the back. It's complaining about this long hair. I've got to brush it every day.
Yeah, my hair's getting kind of long again.
I reckon we give you a mullet.
Right. Yeah, I'll do it.
Just got to figure out if your work's okay with it.
I mean,
if it's not like mine, I think that'd be fine.
I think
Mine's-
mullets are one of the haircuts next to
Well, if you get like an actual groomed mullet and like a nice mullet, yeah, I think.
a nice one. Yeah, because bad ones, strangers will pull so many assumptions about you.
Like me.
Yeah, but you're tall. You get the rest of it. I'm just a short guy with a mullet compared to a tall guy with a mullet's different.
Like Carl with a mullet looks like a little
Yeah, exactly.
thing from the deep.
Like a silverfish from Minecraft. That's what I use that one very rarely because it's a good one to pull out.
Who were you saying that they moved like a silverfish?
Oh, Oztag. All right.
Oztag.
My knees are fucked
Yeah.
because we were playing on an AFL field that had lots of kangaroo shit on it and lots of rocks. I feel like if you're maintaining a footy ground, the last thing you want on your surface is rocks.
A bit.
Because people go to ground on the fucking grass and then I carve up my knees.
It's common to topsoil with like a little bit of gravel.
Like sand?
Sand, gravel.
Because there were some big fucking rocks.
Yeah.
It was like pebbles that the kangaroos brought in with them.
Could also be that.
The kangaroos move rocks like Endermen.
And then you look at them. Then you look at them in the eyes, and they just unhinge their jaw and start screaming at you. That would be terrifying.
That would be terrifying.
You walking back from uni at the night.
That's like one of those evil, like, what's that thing that if you say it, it comes, and it's a shapeshifter? It's like an American...
Skinwalker.
Yeah.
I don't know if you say it, it comes. I think
you're going to say it in the native tongue for it to work, and I don't know what that is, but I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Are cows eat rocks for their tummy?
They do.
It helps them digest. I don't know if they vomit them up or like digest them over the course of decades. But...
Rocky ate rocks?
You mean the boxer?
No, my dog.
Oh shit.
He did I thought you did fist up, like, yeah.
No, like...
The Rocky.
No, you've got me so...
Yes,
Dude,
I put him on his back.
I was in Ben... Okay, shut up. It's not because I'm giggling. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck's going... I was at Ben's and then we walked past a shop and he was like, there's Roxy. And I was like, oh, hey, dog. I was like, what am I going to fucking do to that? To a dog urn?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Ben can't... Yeah, Ben's all very, very... I don't know. I've never had a pet other than goldfish. Oh, that fucking evil bird in my backyard, I guess, counts as a pet.
Yeah, we never, like, cremated our pets. Or anything.
Is that like a next level of attachment, or is that just weird shit?
I don't want to say it's weird, because...
Well, I think it's just a next level of attachment, because he can't go past the clinic where it happened. He can't, like... He doesn't like talking about it. He doesn't like... Some dogs he can't see or else he gets sad, and I'm like, fuck. I don't want to get my kids a pet. This is going to be fucking miserable. When it goes...
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just like, my dog had a good life. He lived a while.
Have you always lived with pets?
Yeah, I've always had pets.
Like farm shit.
Bro, this house used to be a farm.
Dude, this house basically is a farm. Isn't there a chicken coop back there?
Yeah,
it used to be a chicken?
when there were chickens back there, and we had guinea pigs,
Whoa.
and we had birds, and we had fish, and we
they'd
had a
fight
turtle,
each other?
and we had a turtle.
You'd have cockfights?
The chickens would fight, yes.
And the hamsters would be riding them and like steering them.
No,
like
no,
necks.
the hamsters. There's that big roof snake that I told you about.
No.
Yeah,
Holy cunt.
you'd come back and like, oh, guinea pig gone.
Yeah. Where this all started. Someone who runs like a silverfish. So, Origin was on last week? This week? Whatever.
Last week.
Last week?
Oh no, this week. It is Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday,
and
it's a God's
the
day.
local Oztag comp has started up. All the people are getting their shit together. And one of the nights was the Origin night, so they just didn't put it on because everyone obviously wants to watch Origin. You had work.
I love working Origin night, man.
Because it's chill where you work.
It's so chill.
Yeah. And so we just go play touch just instead, just to fill it, just to practice ball skill. I feel like a lot of the people aren't even going to be able to tag people. Not to be rude, just like it's a lot different than just touching. It's like, I don't know.
What night is touch on?
Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays is the boys for Riley, and then Wednesday is the mixed one for the NJ boys.
That's why they invited me, and I said
I'm going to all of them because I coincidentally have both those nights off because of my work experience, which is sick.
I got both those nights on.
Which is that It's always they either get one of us or the other. Like you're working or I'm working.
But we're always able to find time for each
Sometimes we
other.
always find time for each other, and then now we're kissing.
Mm.
And we were just playing, and one of the girls was wearing like all black and was skinny and would run like Fiddlesticks used to run, or like a Silverfish. It was really like uncoordinated looking. Maybe it was because there was a ball involved.
Oh Jesus! It's paper from the straw.
Oh, okay.
You keep speaking. I'll explain what happened.
Okay, yeah, and she would just move. She started doing the step. You know, the step where you step 6 times fast on the spot and then zip in one direction.
Yeah.
She kind of just held that the hot feet for like 20 whole seconds and then got touched, and I was like, "Whoa, I've never seen that ever before."
No, yeah, I've seen because so for rugby training, it would always be like before training started on like one of the fields, we'd all play touch together for like 15 minutes. Those were just fun games of touch, man.
They are fun. I was going hard in the paint. I think I was trying the
touch.
hardest out there. I went to ground. Even though it's touch, I was going to ground a lot because I would just be running.
Because like touch,
and I would
touch,
fall
I get
over when they
to do
touch
things
me.
I wouldn't do in a game of rugby.
Yeah, like there's no fear of getting your head taken off.
Yeah, like I will try bust it down the wing,
Yeah.
or I'll go for a little. Or you can't really kick and touch.
No. Oh, you know, stag you can. It has to be on the 4th or
Yeah.
the 5th. Tackle.
Yeah,
End of the set.
yeah. Touch you can kick at the last.
The last one.
last-
Yeah,
yeah,
the last one.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can
But
kick.
if,
But you
I-
can't grubber it, but we would grubber it.
I like
because-
how bullshit that is. It's like no kicking until the end of the set because no one will be ready to handle it. It's like
Yeah.
if you kicked at the start, it would fuck everything up. It would
Yeah.
just be more chaotic. It would be more fun. There'd
Yeah,
be more
we
cheese.
also-
I don't
Also,
know.
yeah, when we played, we did like infinite touch. It was only until someone like knocked it or dropped it.
Oh, because you were rugby players.
Yeah, or did something.
And you have
yeah.
infinite sets anyway.
Yeah. So it felt like if we do 6, it's probably not like.
Yeah. And they, one of the. Have you met Declan?
Yeah.
Yeah, Declan. Declan. A few of them were like, Mitchell, are you playing touch? And I was like, no. But then like after that, they were like, you should come play touch because I'm showing a lot more like general skills than a lot of the people that are on that
Yeah.
team. I was trying. I was running and they would like barely touch me. And I'd go to stop and I would turn around. And since the ground was so fucked up, I figured the best way to do it, because I had like the jersey on from Rugby Sevens last year, I would just like kind of spin around and fall onto my back like a turtle. Because I wouldn't carve my legs up anymore. I would just
Yeah.
like go to the ground. I would flip around and get up, and I was trying. I think I was bleeding down one fucking leg from the ground. I was moving. I got 3 tries.
You're going to ground and touch.
Yeah, that was just me falling over because I have so much momentum.
Oh, I would carry on for a couple more steps.
Yeah, they were kind of low-key sticklers about that. Go back to your mark, and I'd just be
Okay,
like,
I'll go back to my mark.
yeah, I was chatting a lot of shit just because I was
Yeah.
getting back into the team sport mentality.
Yeah, you just start shutting back.
Apparently, like at some point, someone thought I got all mad because someone was trying to tell me what to do. I was like, "Don't fucking talk to me," and I went and played the ball. And I was like, "Oh, I didn't mean to." They said that to me, and I was like, "Oh, I hope I didn't harsh the vibes."
I like chatting that sort
I
of
love
shit.
chatting. It was just me, and like, I was the only one chatting. I was the only one loud.
That
And
was always the best thing, like playing like rugby, like going into a scrum.
yeah.
It would just be.
What were your go-tos?
Oh, your mum's a scaffolder.
Okay, we didn't have shit like that back at hockey.
Or it'd just be like, or you just chat.
I'll just jeer one up.
Yeah.
Come on, West!
Or no, I'll just be like, you go to a scrum and I'd look at the guy opposite me. I'm like, "You gonna push?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll push." I'm like, "You won't push enough."
Oh, that's good.
We-
Oh,
we
dude, the
just
shit talking
chat.
was
It
immaculate.
was always just, it was just shit. Like if I say it, like, but it like just in the game, I'm just like, or it'd just be we were just joking with each other
Yeah.
because it was all in good spirit.
There was
Like-
always creative words to call.
Like you'd
people.
always be like, you go in and because it's like props. They're always big guys. Would always go, "Oh, hello, fat cunt." It's like, yeah, you're a fat cunt as well. And they'll be like, "Yeah," and I'm like,
Yeah, it's like I'm looking in a mirror.
"Yeah," or you just call each other handsome.
Yeah.
You can be like, "Fuck you, handsome."
Yeah. I realized now that it was bad because like I scored 3 tries. My third one, I would like ran down the field. I was like 3 for 3 and I put it down. But like now that I think about it and now that Riley had told me exactly like what it looked like, I'm like, oh, that was probably bad. Because the girl who ran like a silverfish was bobbling the ball and I just came through behind and like took it from in between her legs and I just ran the whole field.
funny.
on a draw, and I was like 3 for 3.
No, you gotta.
Because Ben was like, "Oh, you were bullying all the girls," and I was like, "No,
No,
I
because
wasn't."
in like the mixed Oz tag, there's gonna be people talking that sweet shit.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also like the only thing you really have to be good at in Oztag is running and passing.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, and the girls can all run a lot faster and for a lot longer than I can.
Yeah.
So like, if I beat them, that's completely fucking fair game.
Yeah.
Because my passing's also atrocious. So if I ever score on you, it's a big fat L on your head. Like, Jesus. I was moving, and like a lot of people were like, "I didn't know you could run that fast." And it's like, yeah, fucking these legs are cannons. They're gonna carry my body.
I could run fast, but just not far.
I wonder how fast. I could beat men in a fucking marathon. Like, if the marathon wasn't for like getting to the end, but distance before you give up.
So not a marathon, just a...
Yeah, an endurance test. Because actually, that's a bad person to pick on, because he classically does not run.
Wait, who?
Ben. He does not run.
Yeah.
Like, at all. And it's like, I've made him run by chasing him. That's the only way he'll ever run.
In the nicest way possible. I've never seen Ben do anything athletic.
Dude, you know what?
Like,
Dude, he caught like a good. It was a pass,
yeah,
but it was like a really good catch that he shouldn't have caught.
Mm.
And I was like, dude, good stuff. And he was like, and I like stopped up, and I was like, that was really good. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, no, really, that was actually really good for you. And someone was like,
that was really good for you.
I was like, that was really no, like, and then someone was like, what? I was like, he can't. That was a really good catch. He can't do that.
You just insulting him.
Yeah, but I was also being. It was double-edged sword compliment.
It was still, what he did was more impressive than the
shit he could do. Like, I've seen him try and play cricket. He could bowl everywhere but at the stumps. Or the batsman.
Oh, that's where I got that black eye from cricket. Were you there?
Did you get hit in the face?
Yeah. I was, fielding and like, who?
I don't think I was there that time.
Carl just bowled this absolute pie.
Oh, and it hit you instead of the batsman?
So, no, the batsman hit the net.
Yeah.
And bounced straight back.
Oh, because it was indoor, yeah.
It bounced, it hit the net. I looked, I had my hands up to catch it, and it just got me in the eye.
Yeah, the angles are fucked on indoor cricket.
And
you have to get used to them, because it is not like the bubble shooter game. It is not perfect.
Yeah. And I wasn't like expecting it to bounce back, because...
And we played kick tennis the other day, just with free time. Kick tennis is fun. It's like meteorites. You've played it.
Yeah, I've played kick tennis. Kick tennis is good.
But we were playing in like this tiny box, and we'd all be kicking like, we play where it lies, so someone would have to get. Anyway, and Dan was like, "You should come play." And I was like, and I said to Riley later, I was like, "He values my skills," and he's like, "He values your kicks."
He values your kicks.
Because Declan was one of the guys who would run through everyone like traffic cones.
Yeah.
He fucking moves.
Well, doesn't he do running?
Yeah, I think he does. He seems like one of those types. He seems really fit. And, he does, actually, yeah. He would just run through everyone. And I'm like, if I put a kick on, I can fully trust that he will always get there. You know?
But can you see my eye?
Oh, yeah, that is fucked.
Yeah.
It's like the entire bag under the eye is just... That's fucked up. Did you get a fun counter that day? Were you front counter? You were kitchen?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I was kitchen.
If I was shift leading, I would put whoever has that black eye on front of house.
Oh, I would go to front of house and do stuff, but I was like kitchen.
No, I'd put them on register, and they can scare everyone.
Oh, you're not putting me on fucking front of house.
Oh, you big baby.
So, can I explain? Because I think you saw
Ryan took.
I had like a sip of my iced latte, and I almost jumped out of my skin.
Yeah.
So because it's a cardboard straw, it's been soaking in there for a bit. It a bit of cardboard came up into my mouth, and I instantly swallowed it, but I kind of felt it brush my tongue, and it felt like the consistency of spit.
Did it feel like a sperm going down your throat?
No, I don't know what that feels like either. It just
good answer.
It just felt like spit.
Yeah. Oh, because okay, that makes sense.
Because it was a different temperature.
Because I saw what you did, and
it wigged me
And I pictured what happened, but you were stun locked for a lot longer than I thought you would be.
Yeah.
From what it was. Yeah, that makes more sense.
It wigged me out, yeah.
Yeah, everyone's asking me to play Oztag, and I'm like, bish, I don't got money for that.
Yeah, no,
okay.
They see me play Oztag, they're in shock and all.
Is registration fees, what does that do? It's for ground maintenance and for insurance? What the fuck does Whenever I have to play in these things, I need to pay someone. I need to pay the man.
Yeah, registration is like... It also helps pay for the competition, so it helps pay the refs.
But what if they're shit refs? And they don't deserve no love or money.
It's a local competition. You get what you're given.
They don't deserve the hood love that we're giving.
What's with you and hood love today?
I don't
the past
know.
2 days.
I think I've heard it somewhere recently, and the idea of it.
Yeah, you've just been saying hood love, and I'm like,
it's like referees never get any, ever.
I've had some very good referees. I've also had some
horrible ones. I
horrible
only
referees.
know of horrible ones.
But also,
Will has been. Oh my god, Will has been fucking. Dude, last night he's drunk and he's like, hey, he texts me. He's like, town, and I'm like, what? He's like, want to go out? Did he text you?
He wanted town, yeah. He wanted town.
All right, I'm airing him the fuck out because he doesn't listen to this. He's recently hooked up with some misso, and then he's telling me he's got another one lined up for tonight, and he's like, I'm loving Tinder, man. And I'm just like, you shallow husk of a fucking man. He's like, and then he's trying to like justify it to me, and he's all like, nah, I was in a relationship for too long. I just want to have fun. And I was like, this reads really creepy to me.
Yeah.
And then he's like, town, and I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, you and your friends bring them. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm not going to town unless you're buying everything for me. Like, that's ridiculous. Town is going clubbing. If you're not with the colloquial term. And he's just texted me to pick a number between 1 and 10. And he would, dude, he didn't... I only would use iMessage now.
Yeah.
He asked me specifically to go to Snapchat for the part where he would talk specifically about girls.
So it would be deleted.
It would be deleted. And I was just like, that's so fucking...
That's crazy.
I have the memory of a fucking elephant. Like, you can't fucking run that over on me. What does he not want? The physical words on my screen? I still have time to go save it.
You
fucking goose.
There's also ways you can screenshot it without him
I don't give a fuck. I'll just screenshot it and let him know. Put him on game. I'll let him know that I'm letting everyone know what he said. You want to read it?
No.
It was fucking
No,
embarrassing.
I
I was
don't.
just like, and he's just like, no, it's good. I love hookups. And I'm like, you're such a loser.
Hey, I mean, I cannot... shizzle.
Because one of the girls from uni, he bagged, has not spoken to her again since. I'm like, bro, what the fuck what did you mess up? Do I have to cut that?
Maybe.
I'm not cutting it. No one listens to this aside from our friends. It's no fucking secret. Anyway, we've come up recently on 700 plus things because it's not a number that I can definitively tell you, but it's greater than 700. So that's cool.
So it's not just our friends.
Yeah.
I want to know who the hell is listed. Like, who...
There are some internationals. There are a lot of people in capital cities, but I think that's just where their VPN gives the thing when they download it.
I just want to know, is there just like one person that we don't know who just consistently listens?
Well, I'm picturing... I don't know how anyone would find it, but like a lot of our friends who like are like, hey, where's the upload this week? They're like a type of person. Like Grant, Luke... They're gamers. They're hardcore gamers.
Yeah.
I guess Truey, and he works his day job. I don't think I could... Oh, I've started my internship and at a place because I don't have any classes this trimester. I do Monday to Wednesday at this IT place with this guy. It's like it's kind of like a startup business, but it's like startup business vibes in the office.
Yeah.
There's like two guys, the lady who's like the fucking organizer, the whatever the word is in business, receptionist.
Yeah.
She takes the phone, she organizes everything, she runs jobs. She's in the Philippines. She live calls in and has like a speaker and a camera and is like, it's all very neat. She's up there on top of a fucking filing cabinet. She's cool. She buys us. I've never experienced like okay. I am integrate. I'm learning about the business world and how everything works. Business is a lot fucking cooler than I ever thought it was. And she's like, and at one point, we're near a supermarket, and she's like, all right, what do you guys want? And she starts like a click and collect order from the Philippines for us to pick up in fucking at the local fucking place. And I'm just like, this is crazy.
I guess that's the kind of, if you're working for like an IT company or something that works with newer technology and probably younger
Yeah, it's just
people
like
in a way. Not
Yeah.
like all young, but like genuinely young or people more open to different ideas.
and she's starting full time with them. She's off her other job and she's just starting this remote thing. I'm like, she's staying in the Philippines, eh? And she's like, and my boss is like, yep. My boss is cool too.
She must be very good.
He was he met her when he was trying to figure out how to do cold calls, and she was just like a telemarketing person.
Yeah.
And now she's learned a bunch of shit. She's like part of the business. She does a lot more. She does some IT jobs
Yeah.
for what you're able to do remotely.
Mm.
But yeah, it's a really cool business. My boss has like already told him about the crimes he has committed in the past. That one crime. It's to do with mining bitcoins. Yeah. And he was there. So cool. He's so cool. He was there at like the birth of Bitcoin. He's talking about like naturally we're just talking. Like a lot of the time is just talking in amongst all the work because he's got so much shit to tell me. He's taught me a lot more than I ever learned in a fucking uni class.
Yeah.
Fuck uni. I hate my hex debts. and his
I mean, I prefer the 60,000 more than the hundreds of thousands.
what from other countries.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, he's just teaching me all this shit. He taught me. He finally explained crypto to me in a way that works. And then I told Julian that, and Julian's like, "What the fuck? I'm trying to explain it to you so much." And I'll be like, "We were drunk. We're always drunk when we're talking crypto." And,
And
like,
also,
"That's a good
Julian's
point."
just very shit at explaining it.
I didn't want to say that to him. Because now that I reminisce back to pieces of him explaining it to me, I'm like, oh, it does kind of make sense the way he explained it.
Yeah.
The problem with me was like, it's all coming out of thin air. And then it was explained to me that the transactions, you get a cut of it, blah, blah, blah.
Mm.
Makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
That it's been explained to me very clearly. It's fucking genius. We should start a crypto.
Oh, no. We can't start a podcast without a crypto.
Why not? Are we fitting too much into the...
Yeah, I think we fit too much into the...
I would like to think we're different. No. Ignore the crypto thing. I'd like to think we're different from a lot of white male podcasts. We don't advertise this shit. We don't care.
Yeah.
We also don't talk about a lot of the same stuff. We talk about shit we like and funny things. We ain't no iced coffee hour. We ain't no what the fuck's it called?
We've literally just had nice coffee.
A fresh fit. No, but the iced coffee hour is all about
Who
fucking
is Fresh
finance.
Fit?
It's that podcast. It is literally like the one you're thinking about with the misogynistic alpha men.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
And
who.
like one of the guys is like scary. He showed up on someone else's YouTube video I was watching. It was the alpha male versus fat people debate that Julian put in the. It was a Jubilee debate, and it was like fit people and fat people.
Yeah.
And like this creepy ass fucking guy.
Just there.
He just got in there and started debate lording people. And then he was also just kind of like, I could never imagine meeting someone like that in real life and ever wanting to talk to them ever again past one interaction. He just seemed miserable. He was like an alpha. He was what's it fucking called? Andrew Tate type.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looked like it too. Except he was like the Middle Eastern variant.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I can picture it.
Yeah. I don't even remember where I was going. Yeah, we should start a crypto coin. What would you call yours? Ours. But instead, no rug pulls. Like it's a legit. We're making a. What's it called? A community.
That was really weird.
Well, I was trying to find the word. It wasn't a community. It's like
a meat coin.
Meat coin. I like that. What should our little picture be? Should it be like a little meat with a face? No, like a cut of steak.
Yeah. I know. But they just
Little meat with a face.
little meat. Can that be your producer name? Little meat.
That kind of already exists.
Kill him.
I don't want to. They're kind of cool. My producer name's already there.
Cool producer does rappers die all the time. Why is this one any different?
Yeah, that's a good point. Nah, there's Don Pianta, there's Mr. Cheesebrain. I could be Asian Jesus, Akashi Kitchen. I've gone under a lot of names.
Asian Jesus, fuck him up.
Yeah, I've gone through a lot of names in the past.
I'll make your producer.
I've had many monikers. Yeah, it'll just be 5 minutes of you saying a bunch of random shit, and I'll just cut. Because I think that's how you can get good ones, unless they're naturally made.
It would just be me. Asian Jesus.
Oh Lord!
Oh Lord! Don't do it to him.
There was a. Originally, I wanted it to just be my laugh that I would just like pitch bend and like fuck around with because I feel like my laugh's kind of iconic.
That's a terrible idea.
What the fuck? What? It can't just be like, and then the beat starts.
No, that feels bad. I don't know why.
Why? What? Okay. What? No. Wait. It would fit in with the type of music I would make.
Fucking Joker?
No, it'd be like, ha ha ha, and then it'd be like, boom, boom.
No, I hate
and then the trap beat comes in. Okay, I've never voiced this like idea ever before, so it's good to know it's a bad one.
Yeah, just I don't.
There are rappers who have that as their tag at the start.
I feel like yeah, so don't do what they do.
No, not like different. No, but mine's different. It's not like he like Michael Jackson. It's just like maybe one of my boisterous laughs.
I think Asian Jesus to fuck him up. Also, it's just funnier.
Yeah, and I would take that. If someone already has that, that's mine now.
Oh Lord, Asian Jesus.
Because I've been running.
Oh hallelujah.
Yeah, it already makes all of the religious types hate me.
Yeah.
So, in terms of like having an enemy, I'll have an enemy. Boom.
An enemy you hate?
Yeah. Dude, every few days, the style of stuff I want to make changes. And like the lyrical stuff changes. And all the beats I've recorded into my voice memos in my head and shit, it all changes. I don't know what I'm ever going to pin down. Oh, my eyes. So, yeah. Oh, okay, back on Oztag. Have you ever played Oztag before?
Yeah, I've played Oztag.
Okay,
yeah.
I have some ideas to run past you.
Okay.
Oztag players are not ever ready for someone to run directly at them.
No, because it's not often what you do.
Because it's not what you do. Okay, so what if, say, there's a defender right there, and I'm running at him, but right at the end I make a break to maybe go just past him. Like, I'll just breeze past him.
Yeah.
But I'll, like, wiggle my hips a little.
Yeah.
And he will be so stunned
By...
that he won't be able to tag me out of fear and out of, like, my little wiggle trick. Oh! Okay, so would that work?
Like you wiggle, like you... Well, yeah, they're not going to expect you to run straight at them. They're going to expect you to find space.
Yeah, to find just gaps. So it's a lot easier to tag. If I run right at a guy and just barely miss him at the end, would I be able to get away with that?
Maybe, but if they've played like a lot of like Oztag or like rugby or something, that you're not gonna.
Okay. Now, second, can I swat hands away with my free hand?
Don't think so.
You can't. Not even like sneakily. Like I won't. You can't hold your tag.
Yeah.
On your hip, but can I like in an effort to make it look like I'm running? Can I like swat a hand away?
The last time I played actual Oztag would be fucking like year 9 or something.
Fuck.
I don't think you can.
No, but I can disguise it surely.
Yeah, or you just rely on how you move your hips.
Because like I've seen people move their hips like Shakira, but they follow you like streamers, so it's fucking hard.
Yeah, you can't stay in one. You've got to be like jerking back and forth around.
And I like if you jump into the air and do a ballerina thing. I feel like in idea that's cool, but that makes it a lot easier because it'll just like I don't know how to describe what it would look like. You just look like fan blades with your fucking Oztag. What are you doing with your dick?
Don't get it. My like the tracksuit pants have like come in.
Oh, you have camel toe.
I'll fix it up now.
Okay.
But now I'm trying to make it look like I don't have schmeat.
I'm not looking. I don't care. You're wearing. It's all black. It's very hard to make shapes out of it anyway.
Red grey sweatpants for you next time.
Okay.
I say grey.
You said grey.
Grey sweatpants. Grey more.
On our little podcast.
Okay.
You have an album of the week this week? We forgot last week.
Oh shit! Yeah, we did. Okay. Let me cook. I say that too much. I need a new theme. Theme?
What the fuck? I've been sent an image of an empty bottle. I am almost certain I'll be told to buy it. I don't want to buy it.
Can our album of the week be a soundtrack?
I mean, we haven't talked about Destiny a single time this podcast. We could hop into it.
I don't even know if I want it to be my...
Well, have you been listening to it?
I have. But I also just...
He read that so quickly!
I also haven't listened to a lot of music this week.
True. Yeah. Oh, you haven't been.
Yeah,
That's fair.
but oh no, I thought the one. Is this a repeat? I don't think it is.
No, it's not.
Zoo
That's a valid
by
one.
Denzel Curry. Only because while I've been working, that's played quite a lot, and it's always been.
Yeah, I had that on yesterday at work. It's such a good. I feel like that's a good template of a good album.
Yeah.
Because it's got a tight runtime. Like, I think it's like 30 minutes. Wait, can you check? It's like 30 or 40 minutes, like at the bottom. 29 minutes, yeah. And it's got so many songs in it. There's like, the skit at the start is good. There's only like one skip on there because it is just a vocal skit.
Yeah.
And then everything else is like complete, like, it's just great. No bad songs on that shit.
I
Blackland
go-
66 is a skip, but
I
it's
go
like,
Super Saiyan Go Tanks.
but it's shit you can have on there because it's like a radio-ass
Speedball.
skit. Mine would be Today I Wrote Nothing by Billy Woods. Really good. There's some nice... It's a lot earlier in his discography, kind of. So he hasn't taken that crazy experimental pill yet.
13. They got this new Spotify timer.
Yeah, the Spotify timer for shit coming out.
Kingpin, Skinny
A
Pimp,
month and 9 days until King of the Mischievous South comes out.
2 Chainz,
That means it's locked in too.
Katie Mason.
Like he's already sent the whole thing and it's done. If
Yeah.
all of the shit's on there.
$5 Juicy J.
Yeah, this
Ramona,
Denzel Curry album that's coming out has
Ski
got
Master
hella
Soul.
features. Mad mixtape vibes.
Yeah, Boy and ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
Alright.
Woodhull
did
is
see-
a really good song.
I
of
saw
Today I Wrote Nothing.
one of Denzel Curry's interviews.
Oh,
And
I know exactly which one you're
it
about
was
to
just
say.
thought they talk about,
Fucking.
like with music. And he's like, yeah, nah, if you're fucking with my music on, he's like, there's something.
There's something wrong.
He's like, it's not. It made me laugh.
You could do it with his new stuff. I think in the thing is like with his old stuff.
With blood on my Nikes?
It was no. I was thinking. No, like the last album. Melt my eyes. See
Oh,
Your
okay,
Future.
yeah.
Melt my eyes. See.
But
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
you couldn't do it with like Zoo.
No, he said that a lot of his old stuff. He was really grumpy,
Yeah.
so it was reflected in the music. Grumpy sex is what it would be
Why do you look at me when you say that?
to elicit a reaction.
I like bit my lip and I didn't even like that was.
Oh, I didn't
I
notice
was just
that.
doing that anyway.
I don't know. I can say some crazy things that look right in your eyes, and then I just like to see you squirm.
What's the craziest thing you could say and you look me in my eyes right now?
I don't know. I said catheter cocktail a few weeks ago. That was pretty
That was
crazy.
last week.
That was last week?
Yeah.
I told my boss about that. He thought it was funny.
Ah.
Yeah, I told him about it and then gave him the composition of like the cow from a restaurant at the end of the universe, and he found that funny. And I don't know if he finds me funny or he's just laughing to be nice, but I would like to think he
Like
finds
what I
me
do.
funny. Yeah, sure. But I have a very good blended sense of humor with the two guys in the office
You
because
just
they're like
insult Mitchell's sense of humor.
they're like older. Yeah, I just steamroll through it because I know it's not fucking true.
Or he spikes up. I can see him spiking up like a cat.
It's just not true.
His hackles are amazing.
I've elicited so many reactions out of you that I know you think I'm
Not a lot
funny.
of them are good. Some of them are
No,
bad
a lot
reactions.
of them are. I will say something horrible to get a bad reaction out of you, and you'll like curl up into like a fucking like a snail back in your shell, and you'll be like, stop it. And you're clicking the eject button. You just want to go to the next part,
I do hate.
and it's like,
when
no,
you
we're
do
going
it-
to talk about this
I
more.
do hate when you do it in public.
Yeah, because I don't
hate
give
it.
a fuck. What are they gonna do? Kill me?
It's just been like a public nuisance.
No, it's not. It's me talking to my friends and saying something. I love it because
Yeah,
I will
but
time.
when you
I will
just
time the.
scream it.
I don't scream it.
Well, you just shout
No.
it.
You see, this is how I know it works because your memory recall's fucked. So what I will do is, if people are coming right past, I will time my crass punchline that, without context, it sounds insane for right when they're coming past, and then you will be like. You will both laugh, and then you'll be like, "But they heard," and you'll be like, "No, the teacher's coming!" Ah! It's like, it's so fun. It's so much fun, and it only works because so much of my friends are scared of people.
No, it's just like
You're scared of society.
I don't want
You're scared of what everyone's gonna think. That you hang out with a guy who just said dog ropes out loud. Even though you say it in the shadows, behind closed doors, you say it all the time. And you don't know how to reconcile with yourself. That someone has said it in the sun outside. You don't know what to do. Yeah. Yeah, and it's so much fun. I can barely even, I'm trying to think of examples of things I have said when walking right past people. I can't. I have so much fun. I forget. We talk about how we turned out.
I mean, it's probably like the people. It's
It's also like, what is, dude? Okay. Let's solve this right now. If you were walking past a group of young boys, and you're, say, a 40-year-old, and you hear one of them just like blurt out fucking toe, I can't even think of one. Like a sipping on camel toe, and you just walk past someone and say that. What the fuck are you gonna, like, what do you, oh, that was weird. And then you move on with your day.
Yeah, I know they're not gonna do it or say anything, but it's
So fucking what?
I don't know, man.
Okay, anyway, within this last week I've watched 2 movies, which is like kind of groundbreaking for me because I don't fucking like or watch movies.
Yeah.
I watched the Monkey movie because I've been
Planet
tasked
of the
with doing
Apes?
that so we can go and watch the newest one before it leaves cinemas.
The 2011 one.
The 2011 one, it was alright. I liked the monkeys. There was some dumb shit that happened in there. There was so many dumb decisions that happened just so the plot would forward how they would want it to, but that's fine.
Hmm.
And then we watched Bad Boys. I think it was called Bad Boys Ride or Die. The new Bad Boys, the new buddy cop comedy
The
action.
newest one.
Yeah, Will Smith and Martin. I can't remember Martin's last name. Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I liked the action
Is
scenes.
the newest one on streaming?
I mean, probably. That's how they do it nowadays.
Because it like just came out. I get ads for it all the
Dude,
fucking...
does the new shit coming out of streaming have to do with the COVID thing, or is that just how it works now?
I think, yeah. It is just popular. But like, I will, if it's a movie I'm interested, I'll still go see it in cinema.
Yeah. I would recommend... Okay, so the action scenes were sick. The fight in the prison yard was sick.
Yeah.
And the fight at the house when the sun totes up was sick. But there was some experimental shit they did. They did a fight at the end where it was just like the POV of the aim down sights,
Yeah.
which was cool. But then at some point it would like turn around for him reloading it, and then it would like he threw the gun and it like followed through the air. From
I saw that. I saw the clip of them filming that with Will Smith.
Yeah,
They're
like that was
filming
cool. It just went on for
And
a
he's
lot
wearing-
longer
he's
than
wearing
it should
this,
have.
like gyro on, and the camera's like flipping around and
Yeah.
tracking different things.
Yeah, it was really cool. It
It's
just
cool.
went for a little too long. Also, so the action scenes are cool. All of the like dialogue was just I haven't watched an action movie in a while. The dialogue is so like unhuman. It's almost fourth wall breaking in the fact like you would only say this shit in front of a camera.
Yeah.
Like these like long like lines or like these corny cheeseball ass like, and that's why I do it.
That's why I do it.
Shit like that. And I was just like, please can we get to the action of this movie so I need to stop hearing these two talk to each other. Because like the only talking that was good is when Martin was being funny.
Yep.
Are you good?
I like jammed it beneath my sternum.
You winded yourself with your own water.
I didn't win myself, but it like.
So those are my movies. I have to watch the other two on. I think I have to pirate them.
Sorry, I sent you the right email.
No, it's okay. Because we were looking at it, I was like, is iCloud even an email thing? I mean, it
Yeah.
is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. I
Wait,
I
did you
was
not
saying
even
it
try
was-
it?
No, we did. It was just saying make a new one when I typed it in. I was like, I'm pretty sure iCloud's an email. And Ben was like, no, it ain't. And I was like, yeah, it is.
iCloud-
Dad used to have one.
iCloud is the Apple email.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I don't know. Is it good?
Hmm?
Is it good?
It's an email. It's good. Like, it's fine.
I think the question I was actually asking is like, how big is the mailbox?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like
exactly. That's why I didn't ask.
Pretty big. I've like never.
Okay, what was it? There's a guy. I'm not gonna say like business names or shit, but there's a guy who like my two bosses at work are like do not want to deal with.
I did send you the wrong email.
And he has his whole business works on Mac, like the big fuck off Mac, and like he apparently has a graveyard in one room of just 7 dead ones, and he continues to buy them.
He just gets. Well, there was that guy.
And like his main problem is like they don't have enough space to do business with, like space on the hard drive.
Yeah, I don't understand using the Mac. I would much prefer Windows.
Yeah.
Like you've got the ecosystem. I can understand the ecosystem
Yes.
of like Apple stuff.
Yeah.
Like it all interacts really cleanly.
Yeah.
But I'd much rather for a computer a Windows operating system.
Yeah, obviously. He was also just like, man, I don't even know if I should fucking... What, do I buy another Mac or do I just, like, go back to Windows? And like, one of my bosses was like, at this point, I think it's too hard for you to integrate into Windows. But he's like, I've just got $2,500. And then he's like, I'm buying another Mac. And my boss is like, yeah. I mean, if you fucking want... Like, they don't want to fuck with this guy anymore. Because he consistently, at the beginning of their business relationship together, did not want to buy a Windows thing, wanted a Mac. And now he's like reaping the fucking rewards of it of they're $2,500 each. I thought it was like 1,000 something.
No,
those big fucker ones are 2,500 each.
Yeah, they're...
So in that room, what is that? Like 15K almost of dead Macs. And then he left, and I was like, if it's a space problem, can't they just plug a hard drive into the back of the fucking... And then my boss is like, yeah, I guess. And I'm just like, damn, I should have fucking spoke, because that's like, that would just solve all their fucking problems.
He's thought about that.
He hasn't.
Really?
I'm scared that I'm the first person to have this idea. I'll fucking ask my boss tomorrow when I go in. Like, Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
I've been on my hot girl shit. I've been doing hot girl shit. You know what I've been doing?
What have you been doing?
I've been leaving my shit everywhere I go, so I have an excuse to go back to people's houses. Like, not on purpose, but like, I came to this realization yesterday with Ben. Like, I left a shirt at Carl's.
I was going to say, you didn't leave anything here.
No, I don't leave shit here, because I come here enough anyway. I left a Pepsi Max in your fridge.
Oh, yeah.
So I've left fucking noodles at Ben's. We went to go get Thai food last night. I left my water bottle at the fucking place. We had to turn around halfway on the way.
Wait, your pump water bottle?
Nah, my Nike.
Oh, like an actual, okay.
Yeah, my pump is in the bottom of Riley's car. I'm leaving my shit everywhere. I'm not trying to.
You're like girls that leave their hair ties.
Yeah.
But they do that on purpose.
Yeah, I don't. Do they?
Yes.
Is this a conspiracy?
No, it's real.
Have they divulged this to you?
No, I figured it out.
How did you figure that out?
Because they leave them. Well,
they're also kind of fucking forgetful.
Well, there's also someone was like, oh yeah, they leave it. Well, no, it's like that if they come, that they leave it like they'll purposely leave it in your car. Sometimes.
Yeah.
And then it's also, so if you go and pick up another lady at some point and that lady sees a hair tie.
Marking the territory.
And, no, they see the hair tie, they're like, who the fuck's that? And you're like, oh. That could be real. I'll ask a girl right now.
Yeah, you can do that. A while ago, I was talking to my sister about how, like, the relationship of, how boys all talk shit to each other. And it's just what you do with your boys. Like, when you're friends.
Yeah.
And then I explained, like, I'll even give Ryan shit for having sex with women. And he will somehow be embarrassed and accept my shit talking and be like, no, shut up, stop. And I'll be bullying him.
I'm the one that deals with it.
Wait, what do you mean deals with it?
Me. Talking about me.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, okay.
Like, I'll make fun of you for it and you'll feel bad. Even though I feel like that's not something that you should really feel bad about if I make fun of you for. And then she's like, yeah, that's weird. Because it came from her talking about, like, girl group politics problems.
Mm.
And I'm just like, I could never fucking imagine that.
Yeah. I'm really hoping
that you get an answer before we end.
Yeah. I've sent it to someone who will most likely answer.
Yeah, one of my... Have I told you about this? One of my sister's friends who I've, like, dropped off at their house a bunch. And I've, like... They're, like, a tomboyish kind of person. They identify as a boy, and I got told this the other day. I was like, oh, I guess that makes sense. And then my sister tells me about all their interests, and I'm like, fuck, they're just turning into me.
Yeah.
They're, like, all the same shit as me.
They just like the same shit as you.
And that's one of my sister's best friends, so she knows how to pick them. Just like me.
She knows how to pick them.
Because I'm so cool. Hey, I'm cool, hey.
No. You wanted it so badly.
Well, I knew you weren't going to say yes, so no matter what, it was a fine outcome. Origin, okay, wait, did you see the tackle on Resplash for Origin?
My first thought was, I'm happy we've bought Joseph Sawali for Union, but Bro's going to have a fucking manslaughter charge.
Bro is going to have a manslaughter charge.
But also...
Everyone, the nation watched as he fucking turned Reece Walsh's lights off.
The
You saw the photos after.
Yeah, Reece Walsh alive and well.
Mm-hmm. He's just got a fucked concussion, probably. He did not look like he was there. Like the photo of him on the ground, he was.
He
looked like he had
shoulder full force of the head.
Yeah, he looked like a stroke victim.
I hated the complaints. People going like, "Oh, the game's gone soft."
Okay.
I hate.
Okay. Like everyone at the place we were watching it was like, the New South Wales supporter, Carl's dad was just like, should be fucking 10 in the bin. Obviously, he needs the fucking guy on the field because they played a man down for the majority, 70 plus minutes of the game. Everyone else was kind of like, yeah, that's kind of tough, but the send-off's fair. And I was like, because all up until that point, every time Reece got the ball and tried to do anything, he would just slip. His boots just had no teeth.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it's not all like his fault.
But
like, if he didn't slip, he wouldn't have fucking gotten a head thing.
No, but I saw the analyze, the guy talking about the moments leading up. Even though Reece Walsh slipped, he was still at the same height that he'd been the entire time.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
I must have watched that replay bad then, because I didn't think
he did slip, but he already was running low.
Yeah.
And Swiley had already started running high. So he still would have hit him high.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
Because I come home and I talk about it and I'm like, yeah, maybe it should have just been like, that was pretty tough. And he's like, nah, he should get 2 months suspension. I was like, oh. He's like, yeah, it was an aimed thing at his head the whole time.
I agree. Yeah, I think a red card. Yeah, like being sent off. It's yeah.
What do you think about 2 months suspension?
2 months, I feel like it's too much.
Too much.
Like, okay, suspended rest of Origin, which he is.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
He's just a winger, right?
But I think
no, he doesn't play winger anymore. He's like number 3 or 4.
But Reece is also out for the rest of Origin because of concussion.
God, he should be out for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Concussion. You just fucking get another one, and then he'll be in a fucking playing him in the ground, vegetable boy. He'll be fucked. He was like, someone was trying to talk to him from the crowd. He was like, it looked like he was trying to talk to God. He was like, oh yeah, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He wasn't even speaking. He was wide-eyed.
I also think all the abuse that Swiley got is probably not warranted.
He was getting abused.
Yeah.
On Twitter.
Online, yeah, just everything. But I don't. Yeah, like it fucked up, but also, I don't think Eddie. Do
you think they were
it's such bad? It's a game.
It is a game, but like, I feel like at some point someone tackled Dearden, and it was like a really good contact, but it also seemed like a targeted like. It almost seems like some of those tackles they were like targeting our back row, just to get them off the field.
In my mind, I wouldn't be surprised in the weeks leading up to Origin, the players get targeted.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. It was just happening on the field.
Yeah, so you get off. So like, because like Munster's out, Cleary's out, but Cleary was like a small tear in his ACL.
He doesn't want to make it worse.
Or his hamstring,
because he cares more about his club than his state.
And he also probably wants to play for a long time.
I can't imagine. Yeah,
if he
that's a very good point. Laybutt has torn his fucking ACL and he's gone for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it also just affects the rest of your career, really.
I wonder how long NRL players plan to play NRL for. Because it's a dangerous. Yeah, exactly. It's a dangerous sport.
It's like UFC or boxing. You can't really be doing it for.
Yeah, but some of them just do. I mean,
well, the ones that do were already.
If you're a back row, I think you're a lot safer because you're not like in the front row doing a lot of all of the contact.
Floyd Mayweather couldn't read before anyway, so.
Yeah. What is it? James Maloney works at the Cowboys now. I found that out the other day. I feel like I've known it for ages, but I just thought about it the other day.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
And then I immediately, after knowing that and looking at him, I was like, he's not so bad anymore. But he used to be one of the ones we fucking hated when he played at the Roosters and for the Blues. But now he's over here, I don't know.
But he's good. He's experienced.
He is good. And he was talking to the interviewer with his funny voice and his laugh, and I was like, yeah, you're okay.
Yeah, like as much as I hate some, like, Sydney or New South Wales
it's players. Just leave the dark side and come over here.
Yeah, they're good.
And you're probably fine. But was it Paul Gallen? I can never get behind that. I fucking hate that guy.
I don't like Paul Gallen.
Fuck Paul Gallen.
I don't know many people from Queensland who like Paul Gallen.
There's a guy whose name I cannot remember. and I'll never remember it again. He used to play for either the Sharks or the Bulldogs, and he had no whites in his eyes. He literally looked like a shark. I'm pretty sure he played for the Sharks. He's a blonde kid. I just want to remember his name just so I can have like closure on this, but I can't. And it was just his eyes that were the thing about him. He just had black eyes, no whites like at all. It was very weird. Played for the Sharks. He looked like a shark.
Yeah, I don't know.
And with that, we will close out the episode.
Yeah.
We've been doing numbers recently. I don't know who the fuck's listening to this. Hello.
But yo, what's up?
If you made it this far, I guess you're a real one.
You real?
There didn't seem to be much direction in this at all because Ryan has not slept at all.
Well, I've slept now.
You slept, yes.
The past 3 days I've had like 2-3
I'm surprised you didn't bring up
sleep
Destiny like at all. We didn't talk about it at all.
I'm still mulling it. I'm still mulling it over. Never mind.
I got mad shit to
And I'm
talk
still
about
not
the ski
finished.
album. Ski album's good. You hit that shit up. 11th Dimension. Get those numbers up for him. He
Yeah.
deserves it. Good
I've got to
work.
listen to it.
That'll be us. We'll see you next week, lads.